All right, we're going to talk about simple interest today. It's called simple interest not because it's the easiest thing in the world, but because there's another kind of interest called compound interest, which is not a 7th grade standard. So we are going to use this fancy equation right here, I equals PRT. I, as you probably guessed, stands for interest. Interest is like the money that you earn when you invest your money, or the money that you owe when you borrow money, like we talked about a lot of examples in class. P is the principal. The principal is like the starting amount, how much you put in that savings account or how much you borrowed. The R is the rate. It is always the percent, and we'll need to take that percent sign off, which means we'll be dividing that number by 100. And T stands for time, and time in this equation is always measured in years. All right, so let's use this equation to solve the problems. It says find the interest earned on $200 at 5% for 6 years. So we are literally going to use this I equals PRT. We want to find the interest, so it equals the principal, which is 200, times the rate, which is 5%, but we need to take that percent sign off and divide by 100, which moves our decimal 2 places to the left, and then times the time, which is the number of years. And then I'm just going to put those numbers into my calculator. 200 times 0.05 times 6 is 60. So the interest is $60. That's how much we earned, and that's the answer. Easy peasy, right? The next question says find the total amount paid on a $450 loan at 2.8% for 18 months. I'm going to use this equation again. We want to know the interest is the principal, the amount we borrowed, times the interest rate, which is 0.028. Be careful with that decimal. When we divide by 100, we are moving the decimal 2 places to the left. We have to do that anytime we get rid of a percent sign. And then it says for 18 months, but we said that the time is always measured in years in this equation. So we have to ask ourselves, how many years is 18 months? If you don't know, you can divide the number of months by 12 because there are 12 months in a year. So 18 divided by 12 is 1.5. It's 1.5 years. So that's what I need to use in my equation. Always the number of years, not the number of months. So I'm going to put those numbers into my calculator. 450 times 0.028 times 1.5 gives me 1890. Okay, so this is how much interest was charged, but that's not what they're asking us. They're not asking us how much interest did we pay. They're actually asking us something different. They're asking what's the total amount paid. So you have to pay back your $450 loan and the interest that they charged you. So together, you paid altogether $468.90. So just pay attention to what they're asking you. Are they asking you just for the interest or for the total amount? Last example here. Let's use a new color. It says find the interest earned on $1,245 at 12% for 9 months. I'm still using my equation, PRT. So I'm going to do the principal, which is 1,245 times 12%, and then times how many years is 9 months? Remember, if we're not sure, we can use our calculator and divide the months by 12. It's 3/4 of a year, or 0.75. Whoops, 0.75. And then here's how I'm showing my work, just by writing out what I'm putting into my calculator. And it is $112.05. That's the interest earned. If they asked you how much money do you have in your account now, you would add the 112 to the 1,245. So be very careful of what they're asking. Always go back and make sure you answered what they were asking. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.